What is up, guys? It's your boy Cover 2K, and I'm back with another video. And this time around, I'm doing a Micah Carter-Williams re-simulation of his career to see how many rings he get, see how many All-Stars he make, and to see if his run in Philly work out. So here we go. First season, of course, LeBron MVP, and Micah Carter-Williams did not win Rookie of the Year, but here's why. As I would say, he got injured his first season, tore Achilles. But anyway, Micah Carter-Williams, his first season, 15-4-5 in his rookie campaign. And even though he had a torn Achilles, led the Sixers to a playoff berth. Now, without Micah Carter-Williams, the Sixers were in trouble. And since they got swept by Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls. With Micah Carter-Williams, we pushing at the 7 games. Now, in season number 2, Micah Carter-Williams and Norris Noel are the only two playing 30 plus minutes. The rest of this team is mid, it's trash, it's awful. So as we head into year 2, we'll see what Micah Carter-Williams can do with this roster. And we made the playoffs, and here go game number 2. We stole game 1 on the road, and we're trying to steal game number 2. Grant misses the free throw, and it's a 1-point game. Paul Pierce with the ball, and we can't have fun with the ball. We saw what he did in real life with the Wizards, and Robert Covington clamps Paul Pierce. 1 minute remaining. Micah Carter-Williams with the ball. He dribbles up the court. He passed to a nobody, and Jason Richardson has the ball. He gets the screen set by Covington. He picks it up, and he breaks it. Wow, that was a Jason Richardson type shot. Bradley Beal has the ball. He gives it back up to Andre Miller to Gortat, and back to Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce is a killer. He gives the ball up now, and Paul Pierce gets it back. 3, 2, 1, step back, 3. Paul Pierce, no. Micah Carter-Williams rebound. 21 seconds remaining. And the Sixers need a score, and Micah Carter-Williams should be the only person. He gives it up. Covington misses the 3, and he was wide open. He missed. Wide open. And Miller goes to the line. He's trying to make this a 3-point game. Miller sinks the first one. His second free throw is up. He sinks it as well. And we have a 3-point game with 7 seconds, no timeouts remaining. And he gives it up. Mike Carter-Williams. Robert Covington in the corner. He breaks it off the backboard. Wow. Covington back-to-back clutch shots, which should have been Micah Carter-Williams, but it's whatever as we move on to the next game. And in season 2, Micah Carter-Williams 18-8-6. We got eliminated by the Wizards in 6 games, which is kind of crazy. But in season number 3, Micah Carter-Williams gets someone beside him that can possibly complete him, and number 1 overall pick, Jahlil Okafor. And in season 3, they missed the playoffs. Micah Carter-Williams 13-5-6 as he had a down year scoring wise. Didn't really score that much, but hey, he get Joel Embiid the very next season, who missed the last 2 years with a knee injury, with a foot injury. Joel Embiid is back. And in season 4, Michael Carter Williams, 27, 9, and 6. And as you see, he was working on his jumper. He's working in the off season, and it paid off. Now, a rematch against the Wizards, who eliminated us in our first playoff berth, and Michael Carter Williams and the Sixers eliminates the Wizards in 5 games. And as they move on to the next round to face Cleveland, and it wasn't pretty, so the Cleveland Cavaliers jump out to a start. Sixers take the lead back, and the Sixers are only down 8 here. So we'll see if we can close this quarter out on a good note. And most likely not, because the Cavs are taking it home, and the Sixers have been eliminated. 18, 9, and 5, 7 for 22 for Michael Carter Williams, 1 for 7 from 3, which is not a good thing. He choked in an elimination game. And the next season, Ben Simmons has arrived, and we'll see if we can have a big three of Joel, Michael Carter Williams, and Ben Simmons, and in the playoffs this year, we are facing Kyrie and his Celtics, and we eliminate them in 5 games. And then we're going against the Frozen and his Toronto Raptors. And we also are looking to eliminate them here. And it looks like it's going to be a blowout. And yes, that's what it's exactly going to be. The Raptors have been eliminated 32, 12, and 7. 8 for 13 for Michael Carter Williams. 18 free throws. Foul baiting just like Joel Embiid. And the very next round, who's stopping us from getting to the Eastern? From winning the East is LeBron James, and this is 2018 LeBron. So we'll see what happened. Will we go to the finals? And yes, we beat them in 6 games, and Michael Carter Williams is having his first finals berth with his Sixers team. And as you see, 99 to 110, and Michael Carter Williams is holding the clock out, and it's the Sixers' first championship since the 80s, and Michael Carter Williams finally gets the Sixers that title. Finally gives the Sixers championship aspirations. Ben Simmons and Joel was celebrating along with Michael Carter Williams, and they will be champions once again. It's a long time in the making, but it has happened. Michael Carter Williams has his first ring as a Philadelphia 76er, and he's going to win Finals MVP, averaging 23, 11, and 11 on 52%. Finals MVP goes to MCW. The very next season, we won 64 and 18, and we're going against Kawhi Leonard and his Toronto Raptors, who eliminated us in 7 games in real life. But this time we have Michael Carter Williams, and the hold on to a sweep. We have to hold on to this lead, 116 to 111. Kawhi at the line, 30 points for Kawhi Leonard, 4-point game. Kawhi Leonard, once again, he's going to take his second free throw. He's taking his time, and it's up, and it's in. 31 points for Kawhi, 3-point game for the Sixers. And Ben Simmons has the ball, He's getting guarded by Kawhi. He passes Joel. Joel Embiid picks it up and gets fouled. And all Joel needs to do is make both of these and secure the victory. Joel Embiid first free throw is up. He bricks it off the rim. Joel Embiid second free throw is up. He makes it. And they call a timeout. 117, 113, 26 seconds remaining. And they're going to give it to Kyle Lowry, who gives it over to Kawhi. Kawhi picks the ball up, and he bricks it. Jimmy with the rebound pass to TJ McConnell, and all he needs to do is make both, and we're out of here. We complete the sweep on the Toronto Raptors, and he makes the first one 118 to 113. And TJ McConnell banks the second one as well. And they have 17 seconds remaining. Kawhi dribbles the ball up court. Kawhi Leonard pass to Pascal, back to Kawhi Leonard, and back over to Kyle Lowry. Pump fake. He picks up a three now, and he misses. In the next round, we're going against a new face of the league and Giannis. And look at this. We're leading 3-1, 113, 113. 1 minute remaining. Ben Simmons has the ball. He dribbles up the court. Michael Carter Williams sets the screen and pass back to Joel. Joel gets rejected by Lopez. And 113, 113. Chris Middleton has the ball. Chris Middleton gets double team pass to Eric Bledsoe. And he banks the three. He banks the three right there. And 37 seconds left. Michael Carter Williams with the ball. He's going to pass to Joel. Joel takes it up again, and he bricks. And Middleton has the ball, and Ben Simmons will foul Middleton with 26 seconds remaining. And all Milwaukee has to do is hold on to the lead to try to force a game 6. Middleton banks the first one, 117, 113. All he needs to do is bank the second one. And Middleton picks up the second, and it's good. The Sixers lose 120 to 113 as they go to game 6. And in game number 6, Milwaukee has taken full force, and they're going to force a game 7 and win by 7 to go to Philly and try to win this series. And in game number 7, 103 to 114, the Sixers are once again moving on to the next round. And as you see, Eastern Conference champions for Michael Carter Williams and his Sixers once again as they defeat the Bucks in 7. And we're going against a familiar face of the league, the baby face assassin, Stephen Curry. And this series would not be easy. DeMarcus Cousins, Draymond, Kevin Durant, and Klay Thompson as well. And as you see here, the Warriors lost in 6 games, and Joel Embiid was the main reason for that. He gave the Sixers life. He gave the Warriors problems. They had no one to guard him each and every single night. And the Sixers wins their second championship ring, and that's 2 for Michael Carter Williams, and that's 2 for the Sixers. All-Star second team final stats 18, 10, and 8, 47% as he goes down this year. And Jimmy Butler left to go play in Miami. So we will be without Jimmy Butler, and the Sixers get by the Magic with ease in the first round. Second round, they're going against Jimmy Butler as he looks for revenge, and they lead the series 3-2, 48 seconds left. Jimmy Butler banks the first free throw, and it's a 2-point game. He banks the second one, and it's a 1-point game. Tobias Harris has the ball. I don't know why he has the ball. running it up court like he's the point guard, and Tobias Harris gets rejected, but Ben Simmons gets the ball. He passed to Josh Richardson. Josh Richardson gets a screen by Al Horford, and he picks up the midi, and it's good. Josh Richardson picks up the midi. Jimmy Butler, the Bam Adebayo, and it's a 1-point game once again. And Ben Simmons gets fouled, and all he has to do is possibly miss one. Ben Simmons picks up the first one. He banks the first one, and he makes the second one. Ben Simmons made both in a clutch situation. And Jay Crowder, what are you doing? He puts the ball up. The Sixers win the fourth of Game 7, 140 to 137. And in Game number 7, the Sixers took full control of this game with another blowout in Game 7 as they move on to another Eastern Conference Finals. And 23, 9, and 8 for Michael Carter Williams, 9 for 13. And as for Jimmy B. Buckets and his revenge series, 6, 2, and 7, 3 for 6. It was awful for Jimmy B, but we're moving on, and they're not. Now, we're going against Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, as this is our first matchup against the Nets, and this is for us to avoid elimination. And it's a back and forth game, and the Nets are running away with it. The Nets have eliminated the Sixers and stopped them from a three-peat in the very next season, where we beat the Cavs. Then we're going to get our revenge against the Nets, and it happened, 129 to 111, where we are going to close this out in 6 games. And we're waiting for Bruce Brown to hold this clock out so we can start our celebration. And we do. Bruce Brown holds it out. We celebrate. We get our revenge against the Brooklyn Nets. In the very next round, Jimmy Butler, revenge again. He's the only one that stands in our way. This is Game 6, 115, 118. They're trying to force a Game 7 after being down 3-zip. He passed the Bam again, and it's good. 5-point game. Joel Embiid runs up the ball. He's going to go against Dwayne Dedman. He's going to be dribbling. He lost his dribble, steps back, and he goes to the paint and he draws the foul. 42 seconds remaining for Joel Embiid, 35 points and 5 assists as he banks the first free throw. And this one to put us down by 3 once again. He banks the second. 42 seconds remaining. Tyler Herro has the ball. So they're not going to give it to Jimmy B this time. Tyler Herro has the ball. And Tyler Herro gets the pick by Trevor Ariza. And he passed back wide open. He breaks it. And Michael Carter Williams gets the rebound. He has the ball. He's going to pass to Joel Embiid. And Joel. That was low-key and one. But the refs didn't call it. As we have to foul. We have to foul Tyler Herro, and he needs to miss at least one for us to have a chance. 119 to 121. Tyler Herro's on his second free throw. He's taking his time, and he puts it up, and it's good. And the Heat lead by 3 with 17 seconds remaining. The Heat lead by 3. And all we need is a 3 right here. Michael Carter Williams, he doesn't get the ball. Tobias Harris gets it. And he gets a screen. He passes to Michael Carter Williams, wide open. No. Joel rebound, back to Michael Carter Williams, wide open. No. Oh, man. 119 to 124. Michael Carter Williams missed back-to-back 3 points that would tie the game to keep us in here and send it to overtime. But in game number 7, we get the victory. Once again, Joel Embiid wins Eastern Conference Finals MVP. 48, 13, and 4, 23, 7, and 9. And we're going against the Warriors again, but this time it's different because they got no Kevin Durant. This is a different Warriors team with no KD and no DeMarcus Cousins. And now game number 1 will be simulated. And it's a back and forth game with Warriors leading. The Sixers come back and the Sixers take advantage and they don't take their foot off the gas. And this is game number 2, 117 to 115, 120 left. In this game as Ben Simmons has the ball. He passed to Embiid and Embiid puts it up and he makes it. And this is what I mean by the Warriors could not stop Joel Embiid. Like, they can put anyone on Joel, and Joel Embiid is going to make it. And Curry over the screen, he picks up a 3. And he banks it. 28 points, 15 this quarter. Curry is not trying to go home. Down 2-0, pass it back to Joel Embiid. The double team is coming, pass to the corner. No, he doesn't need to. Joel Embiid is like, I'll take this over myself. And Curry tries to go for a step back 3. Ben is right there. And Wiggins has the ball. Wiggins is in the corner just holding the ball. He gets a screen now. And he passes back to Draymond Green. Tobias Harris is guarding Draymond Green. And he blocks it at the top. Tobias Harris is going to run the floor as well. He's going to take it coast to coast. He bricks it. 30 seconds remaining. And Wiggins has the ball. And Ben Simmons is going to foul Andrew Wiggins. Ben Simmons fouls Andrew Wiggins. And Wiggins, all he needs to do is make both of these. He banks the first one. And the second one is up. And he bricks it. Tobias rebound. Tobias is running the floor. Pass the ball to Tobias. He does. And Ben Simmons has it. Joel Embiid is in the paint. He's begging for the ball. He gets it once more. And he picks it right back up. Joel Embiid. 12 seconds remaining for the Warriors. Curry has the ball. Curry goes back out to the 3. Curry gets the screen set by Draymond Green. He's going to pass. And it's double blocked at the buzzer. And in overtime, the Warriors will lose. The Sixers will prevail. And they'll take a 2-0 lead in these finals. And it was a tough back and forth game down the stretch. But Joel Embiid got it done. And then they got it done in overtime. And the Sixers will go on to win this in 4 games, which was an easy series for us. And we get our 3rd ring of the series. And as you see, we hoist the trophy. No stopping us. Joel Embiid, Finals MVP, 15, 7, and 7, 41%. And every year in the finals, he goes down. But regardless of that, we're still champions. We still have 3 rings. And we add a familiar face in James Harden. And we're going to see if we can 2-peat, possibly 3-peat. And in the first round, we get rid of the Pistons with ease. And then in the second round, Boston was down 3-0. They forced a game 7. And we blow them out in game 7. Mike Carter wins 11, 7, and 6, 3 for 5. He didn't really need to do nothing. We eliminated the Hawks in 5 games. And Michael Carter Williams, once again, he gets another championship. And as you see, Michael Carter Williams is celebrating. But thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you like it, and tell me what y'all want to see next.